Hello everyone, welcome back to another video in the series of What I Like, which is, well, a series in which I talk about characters or concepts or stuff I like that I don't normally talk about in Toss episodes. Now, this time, I have talked about this character before, and, well, she's big waifu material, but I never really talked to her in depth. But then again, there isn't much to talk about in depth, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. It's Palla from Fire Emblem. Okay, so I mentioned before that she is one of the top waifu material. And for those who have played like games of Palla's, and you're probably wondering why, because she's not that special. Well, here's the reason why. It's because she isn't that special. She does have a good appearance. I like her nice green hair, her personality is great. There isn't much to it, but what she has is what I like. Maybe I just really like, I guess, cool, mature, motherly type units, i.e. Camilla, but Palla is like on a similar boat. So here's who she is in a nutshell. In the original Fire Emblem, she joins the White Wings with, you know, Minerva and her sisters, essentially helping Minerva with her stuff. And that's pretty much like the extent of what she does. She doesn't really do much else. But in Shadows of Valencia or Gaiden, Est goes missing and Katria and Palla go out to rescue her. There really isn't much to why she's there, but she's there. Really, mostly all to do with her family. And eventually she falls in love with this dude. However, this dude ends up with her sister, which is not cool. That's all I'm going to say about him. But what the parts I like about Palla, she's great. Now, okay, so here's all the stuff that I have done with Palla. Now, in Shadow Dragon, when I recruited her, I didn't really do anything with her. Well, mostly because, well, I already have, well, Minerva's already there and Abel's already there. So, well, there goes me talking about him again. But those two are my go-to units for everything, so I don't really need much else in the way of units. I mean, yeah, I have Kane as Swordmaster, I have Beck over there. I also have, I think it was Lena as my healer. I don't really need much else in the way of characters, but the reason why I specifically chose not to do anything with her, well, almost that's the fact that, I don't know, maybe it's just me and old Fire Emblem, but I just really don't like Pegasus Knights in old Fire Emblem. Usually opting out to change their classes to something else as soon as possible. For example, in Sacred Stones, like, the more I decided, hey, I'm going to promise myself to keep Tana, I immediately switched her to the Wyvern Knight class, because I just want her out of the Pegasus Knight class. But also it's because, I don't know, I just don't want to see her harm. Because, like, Shadow Dragon was my first Fire Emblem. And yes, knowing about the whole permadeath mechanic, I didn't want her harmed. Maybe it's just me, I just don't want to see her in the way of danger. Maybe that's why I like her so much. Like, I really like her. I don't want her to have any, you know, be in front of anything that might kill her. I mean, yeah, I just reset, but then, oh, my first Fire Emblem. If I redo Fire Emblem, I would immediately, like, get Palla back and make it to a Paladin or something instead. Anyway, so that's all the extent I did with Palla in Shadow Dragon. In Heroes, she's pretty much my best liar. Look, I did the whole summoner support and allied support her with I think was it Camilla or was it someone else? Like, I think it's Camilla right now. But and yeah, they did pretty well together. They're pretty nice. She's a very powerful unit. I mean, it's not as powerful as Life and Death 6 Raven, but there you go. But the point is that, you know, Palla ends up really nice. I really like Palla. That's just it. There isn't much else to it. I mean, here's the thing you need to know about Palla. Okay? She doesn't have an overcomplicated backstory. She doesn't follow any standard anime Dare types. She, well, is of age, and, well, again, because it's of age, I have to worry about lolly dragons having to be like thousands of years old. It's really stupid. And the fact that she herself isn't a royal means that no one needs to have any super high expectations of her as a noble. And doesn't help the fact that, at least for me, she is Minerva's servant. Like, Minerva is her boss, and Minerva is awesome. Like, she is freaking awesome. So, like, I would like to have Minerva as a boss. She's awesome. But that's the point. That's the point I want to make with her. Like, she's a very simple character. Like, if you really, you know, think about, like, top tier 5 and waifu material, like, I don't know, let's say, you know what, Chris, I'll give you a bone. Let's say Cordelia. If, you know, if I were to choose between Palla and Cordelia. For me, it's like, I don't know, it's like flip-flops between the two, because I like Cordelia, because like she's my, I guess, first actual waifu in Fire Emblem. However, because I played Shadow Dragon first, I really like Palla for that. And plus, like, Cordelia is like really good as a Pegasus Knight, because like the first Pegasus Knight that actually I felt was good. Sumia. But I found it really good, so I don't have to worry about changing classes for Cordelia. And plus she's a really awesome character too, along with all that sort of thing. But then again, Cordelia is more like Katria more than Palla, so I can't really say much about, like, you know, personality stuff. Because like if Cordelia, I don't know who's Cordelia's boss's name, I forgot her name, but like, if she had the personality of Palla and she was playable, and hopefully she had green hair, I'd probably choose her instead. But no, Cordelia's like a really good unit. I like her. And let's go to, let's say, I haven't played Shadow of Valentia yet, but like, what if I choose between Sonia and Palla? Like, if you have some really hot units like Camilla or Tharja or who cares? But, and just because, like, hotness, as I've always said before, hotness doesn't always cut it alone, okay? It's like you need to have hotness and something else. However, for Palla, like, she's not even that hot. She's just like, she has other personality and much, how to say this, simplicity? Like, she doesn't need to be that attractive for it to be weapon material. There you go. That's all I wanted to say. It's like, if you ask a lot of, like, people who like damn anime girls, like, you don't always want to have, like, sexiness or whatever to be waifu material. It's just like, personality alone can make waifus. But then there's the people who just prefer lollies just because they're lollies. But I'm not into that. But able. But I didn't want to go there. But that's all I wanted to say about Palla. So she's a very simple character. There isn't much to her, but I just find like what little she does offer, like, waifu material for me, and that's why I like Palla. Okay, so that's all for Palla. Now, next time, I wanted to do this weeks ago, because like, I wanted to do the Wildlife for Sakura from Street Fighter, like, right on the release of Street Fighter Arcade Edition, but I couldn't do it because this video took way too long. I had to make a fourth recording of this video in order to, you know, to transition well to that. So anyway, let's see if I can get this done. See you guys later for the next Wildlife.